Welcome to Door Kickers 2 Task Force North. This tutorial is going to show you how to get started in the game and get everything going, because if you've never played this, there are a bunch of things you need to know to get going. Now there is a tutorial. You can go in here and click the right and the left arrow and it'll show you how to move. It'll show you use the left button to move to plot the target. The right button will change the direction he's facing only momentarily, and shift with the right button will keep him fixated on a specific spot. Control on the right button will allow him to strafe. Okay, so those are important things. How to work doors. Now you don't want to do doors like this. Go codes are very good. They allow you to synchronize people to hit A and they all go at the same time. It's very, very necessary. Of course, windows and the good old snipers. I'll go into all this later, but today we're going to be going over the basics of this. Now let's get started right here. So when you start out, you just basically have these missions here. Now if you put the mouse button over here, you have clear hostiles. That's basically just kill everybody in sight. Abduction means you have to kidnap or arrest somebody, and clear hostiles, the same thing. Rescue hostage, stop execution, you got to get in there real fast. Okay, so you see right now we have no stars. You can use the stars to buy equipment and stuff. Okay, and this over here is total wins in the pack. Okay, you have different ones. Like, look at all these missions here you can do. Indian country, look at this market. So this is a great game. The big difference between this and regular door kickers is that this has a nice military theme. Okay, let's start with the very first mission you're going to start with right here. Okay, so next you have this. You just hit Roger here because it's going to guide you through that. First things first, when you start out, you can see the bluish gray is what you can't see, and this is what you can see. Now nobody's going to be behind you right here, so don't worry about this. You don't have to cover the back or anything like that. It's just basically in front of you, but on some missions you may have to cover the back here. First thing you want to do is take a look at where the enemy can possibly be. Around here, around here. Obviously if you see a gun in the room, there's probably going to be somebody there, and there's AK in there, there's going to be somebody there for sure. Another thing to keep in mind is the bigger the room, the more enemies you have. For example, you're not going to see 3 guys sitting in a toilet right here. That ain't going to happen, although in real life it could, but in this game it won't. Okay, so first things first, you're in pause mode right here. When you hit the space bar, it'll resume the gameplay. When you approach this corner right here, you have a little foliage here that can give you some cover. I'm going to hold down the control button, left control, and use the right mouse button to aim this way. This will keep my guy in strafe mode. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move him down to about there. See, if I move him to there, see the line of sight thing by the welcome placemat? You want him about there. He's going to go there. He'll be the first to take a shot. This guy also, he's going to aim down there too. He's going to strafe there. So he will go like this here. After they take a shot, what we're going to do is right click on this button, and then we're going to say wait until everybody's dead, like so. Okay, so this is going to be how it goes. Now you can play this a couple ways. If you want to play it for speed, you can just plot your whole movement out and then go through. And I think that's a lot of fun to see, because you can see how good your plan really is. Or you can play it a little bit at a time. You can play it to this point, and if there's no guys there, you can hit space and you can move up and play it as you go. I think that's a good way too, if you want to react to things and make it a little easier. It is harder if you just pre-plot your whole thing, but at the same time it's kind of cool, because if you have a good plan, you'll know it because it'll work every time. And another word on that, the way this goes is the enemies are not in the same place every time. So you can replay this a lot of times. Sometimes it may be 1 guy here, 2 guys here, no guys here, maybe they're all in here, or maybe there's more in here, but you'll see how that goes. Okay, so let's go back to this guy. We target him after he's cleared that out, and this area is cleared. Let's move him to about there. Now there's a guy there, he's going to shoot them, but as he gets up there, he'll be able to nail this guy. This guy, we're going to move him to there, and what I will do at this point is I will use the left shift and I will point to this area about there. So this means he's going to fixate on that area as he comes through. And then what we're going to do is we're going to get him to slowly move out and cover this area like that. Then he's going to move and he's going to look there at all times. So he'll be able to clear this whole alley. Okay, from there we can get this guy and set him up with a go code. And this means they synchronize and go at the same time. So let's, first things first, let's set up a go code A, and let's set up a go code A. So this means you want to do these in pairs. I like to do it this way because you're synchronizing them. This guy will not do anything, and this guy will not do anything until you press A. So what we're going to do is we're going to send this guy in here. So he may have somebody over there, but let's go ahead and hold the shift button down. The point of interest is going to be there, and this guy is going to come around like that, and I put him swing around here, get into cover like that, and he'll be aiming over there. At the same time, this other guy here, who can't do a whole lot, is going to come in like this. And the danger is you're going to run into, if there's a guy here, you'll run into him. But you can see where he is. If you go about here, you'll get that, but this guy may be undercover. Let's go ahead and delete this track here and do like that, as I was showing you with the mouse. So at some point you got to be careful of what you're going to do. So you can also, if you don't want to rush in like that, you can go ahead and use a flashbang to set the room up. Okay, but the flashbang, the thing you got to be careful about is your timing on the flashbang here. So let's go ahead and actually do that then. Let's delete this. He's going to hit A. Okay, so we're going to do this here. This guy, when we hit A, he's going to throw a flashbang in there. Let's delete that move there. Oops, and I took that out. Let's move him to there. And what he's going to do, this guy here, let's go with a flashbang about right there. Ought to be good. That should cover everything. He's going to throw the flashbang. After he throws the flashbang, then this guy here is going to come in and he's going to rush the room like that, and we're going to go for this area right there. Okay, and he'll look somewhere like this. At the same time, let me move him back here. Oops, let's get this. Let me bring him back to about right there. Let's put the A in there, and he is going to fixate over here, and I'm going to move him around there to that. And then after they've got this area cleared, which by this time they should shoot whoever's in here, if there is anybody, this guy here is going to go to just about there. You see how his line of sight, there won't be anybody that close, and this guy will come over to here. And once again, we're going to execute the same thing. We're going to face him this way, holding the right shift button, which will face at this spot right here. And let's move him up to about there. See how he can fire right to there? He'll be fixated at that point. Next, we're going to get this guy here. He's going to use a strafe maneuver, and he'll be looking about there, and he will go up to there. And then after they do that, they should be clear. So then after this is clear, we'll go like this, and they're going to wait for another move. Hope I got this right. Just delete it to be sure. And let's see here. We're holding the shift, and then as we hold the shift, we should wait a second. It's too far here. There, let's go like this. Let's get this right. He's about there, and then after that, he will. See, he's going to wait here. He's going to wait here. This guy should wait here. Remove this spot. Okay, now we're going to put another go code. Let's put a go code B here, because we're going to synchronize them at this point. So here they are. They're ready now. this guy here. After we get B, we're gonna set him to, whoops. We're gonna set him to aim at this point, and that's when he gets B, and he's gonna move to about there. This guy, after B, he's gonna do the same thing, but we're gonna use a strafe command, like that, and we're gonna move him in like that. Then, after they do that and that, once they've done this, now it's time to hold up until everybody's killed. After that is done, let's start moving him into the room. Now you gotta be careful, watch for the line of sight. This could be possibly too far. There could be somebody there. Over here it's dangerous because some guy's waiting there. He may shoot you right there. And from here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna set up another one, a go code C. And this guy here is gonna move to about there. This is go code C. Upon go code C, when we click this, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and use another flashbang. And this guy here can drop the flashbang. Nice, look at this. It's a good spot to drop the flashbang right on top here. It'll cover anybody in here. And this guy here will use his flashbang over somewhere over about there. After the flashbang is thrown, it will move in like this, shoot this guy, and continue to work your way down here, like so. This guy here will pop his flashbang and continue to move his way down there. And from here, you are going to go like this. You're going to wait until the room is cleared. And after the room is cleared, you're going to proceed here. Now you know there's one guy there. There's got to be a guy there. So let's get this guy over here. After the room is cleared, he will move into position. And it's about right there. Let's move him into position. Let's move this. And from here, we're going to have him look at this and aim right there. And this guy here can just go ahead and cover because he can throw. He doesn't have any flashbangs. Left, let's see which guy is this. And you can see the track. He tossed one flashbang. So he has another flashbang. So then you can, if you want to, you don't have to, but you can toss a flashbang in there like that. And after you toss that flashbang, you can move up here. Okay, and then this guy here will come out and he can just wait right there. You only need one guy to assault this position. Okay, so this should do it, although you can have him come down and help you out like that. All right, let's go ahead and let's see how this goes. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Nice, nice, good kill.
Alpha, go.
A little bad on timing there. See a little problem with the timing? Okay.
Bravo, go.
And got him.
Charlie, go.
There we go. Got him. Nice. There we go. Nice. But this guy was a little close right there, so we got him. Anyway, so there's our score right there, 35 seconds to do this, and that's basically how you do this thing. No casualties, of course. We can take a look at this to see if we got, we have a slight injury on this one, but this one, a guy got no injury. So it's fun to play it over and over to see if you can get it without any injury, but not bad. Let's see, what did he do? And he shot 23 out of 37 shots, 17. He shot a little bit more. And these guys will level up as time goes on. Thanks for watching, guys. And if you like this, make sure you hit like and subscribe.